Hello everyone, my name is Varian Harris, and today I will be presenting my Week 9 coding assignment. This week's task was to create a menu-driven application that takes user input from the console and performs CRUD operations on project tables. We created quite a few different methods for this project, the first being the process user selections method, which will print operations and display user menu. It will also repeat until the user chooses to terminate it. The next method we created was the create project method. This method collects user input for project rows and calls project service to create rows. Third, we have our get decimal input method that takes a parameter of a string. This will convert user input into big decimal values. If it is successful, it will return a big decimal value. If there's an error, then a db exception will be thrown. Here we have our exit menu method. This method is called when the user wants to exit the application. Then we have our get user selection method. It will print the available menu selections as well as convert menu selections and return them as an integer or a -1 if there's nothing. Then we have our get int input method that takes a parameter of a string as well. It will print the prompt, obtain user input, and then convert the user input to an integer. Then we have our get string input method that takes a parameter of a string. It will also print the prompt, obtain user input. It will return null if the user enters nothing. Otherwise, it will return the trimmed input. Lastly, we have our print operations method. It will print menu selections, 1 per line. Then we have our project service class. The project service class contains one method. The add project method takes a parameter of project. So this method will call the DAO class to insert project row. Lastly, we have our project DAO class that extends the DAO base. So the method that we created for this, or within this class, is the insert project method that takes a parameter of a project. It will insert the project row into the project table and return the project object and primary key. If there's an error, then a db exception will be thrown. Come back here to our project app. We'll go ahead and run this. And let's take a look at our process user selection. So here's, let's say we didn't want to do one. Let's say we typed in ABC. As you can see, we get our error message because ABC is not a valid number. So from here, we'll go ahead and hit enter. Now we get our exiting the menu display. All of that seems to be working just fine. All right, let's run it again. Now we'll fill it in with the correct information. Let's go ahead and add our project. Let's say it takes 2 hours to change a light bulb. In what world, right? Actually, it only took 1 hour. It was kind of challenging. Give it a 2. All right, hit enter, and as you can see, connection to Schema projects is successful. You have successfully created project, and here's all our project information. We'll go ahead and enter, exit in the menu. Well, this concludes my week 9 coding assignment presentation. Can't wait to see you in the next one.